Harry. I was a detective for over 20 years. I've seen it all: murders, kidnappings, crimes that don't leave your mind even after you close your eyes. But there is a case, a single file, that was never officially closed. They call it a legend, a story to scare children. I call it a mistake, because some things should never have been ignored. The name of the case is simple: the Sack Man. It all started with missing children, no connection between them, different neighborhoods, different families. The only pattern was the time: always at night, always on silent streets. The witnesses said the same thing: a tall, stooped figure carrying something on his back, a sack. At first, no one took it seriously, not even me. That was the first mistake. When you work an investigation, you learn one thing fast: fake stories change, but this one never changed. Tall, thin, face hidden, slow steps, a large sack, too heavy to be empty. Children described this without ever having spoken to each other. Adults said they had seen the same thing years before. It wasn't a coincidence, it was a pattern. A mother called me late at night. She said her son woke up screaming, saying that the man was waiting. He didn't attack. He didn't enter. He just stood there under the street lamp. When I went there, I found no one, but I found marks in the ground as if something heavy had been dragged. That bothered me. Criminals run, predators hide, but he waited. In old camera footage, you could see the silhouette standing for whole minutes, without moving, without reacting, as if he was certain that time was on his side. I went deeper. Records from the beginning of the last century spoke of a man who collected street children, officially to help. None of them returned. The reports called him many things, but the description was always the same. The sack was never missing. Some colleagues said it was mass hysteria. Others that it was just another common criminal. But what about when he appeared and no child went missing? And when the fear came before, like a warning, I began to suspect that the sack man didn't choose just anyone. He chose those who were already forgotten. I never told this officially. It was almost midnight. Empty street, flickering street light. He was there, standing, stooped, with the sack resting on the ground. I couldn't see his face, but I was sure of one thing: he knew I was watching. I didn't feel fear. I felt certainty, as if that had already happened before. After that night, things changed. Shadows in the reflection, footsteps that stopped when I turned around. I never saw him again, but I never felt alone again either. The case was archived as an urban legend. No evidence, no culprit, but I know what I saw, and I know what hundreds of people reported, separated by decades. The sack man doesn't run, he doesn't force, he waits. If you're listening to this now and remember someone standing in the street for no reason, in no hurry, watch. Some cases don't end, they just choose the next witness. This was Detective Harry's statement. File closed or not. This was just another file. Some cases end, others just wait. If you listen until now, you're already part of it.